have a quick little project for you today. I took a piece of 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, relatively thin, and cut it to 8.5 by 11. And then I glued two book pages to it. And then I ran it through the printer to print this image here. Now what I'm going to do now is go through and cover the rest of this book page using a stencil. This is a Tim Holtz stencil. And I'm using tea-dyed ink. I'm just randomly going to put this over the book page that does not have any of the print on it. And guys, when you're running, everybody's printer is different, but you want to make sure if you're gluing book pages to the back, because this was just a one-sided piece of scrapbook paper, that everything is glued down securely around the edges and you allow the ink to dry before you run it through your printer. Very important. And as you see, the book page did not completely cover that, so I'm going to trim that off. And what we're going to do now, in addition to trimming these edges, is I'm going to cut this in half. And we are going to make some real simple envelopes. 2 simple envelopes out of this paper. So it's a good way to use up your book page, a good way to use up your scrapbook paper. And then you have some envelopes to use in your junk journals. Sometimes trimming off these little slivers can be a bit tricky. Yeah, it doesn't want to go there. So let me just get the scissors out and cut that the rest of the way. Okay. Five and a half. Okay. So one option is to have this be the outside of your envelope. And you can fold it just like this. Actually, let me do this. And I think that's very pretty, and you can continue to decorate it. And that would be the front side. Or you can use this to be the inside. Let me turn it around this way. And have that be your outside. So we'll do one way and one the other way. See, that's very pretty when you open that up and see that. So again, the text is going to be directional. So it depends on, do you want your text to be correct on this side or correct on this side? I'm going to go with this side. All right. Just round the corners. All right. So the next thing that I would do here is ink around all of the edges, and then I'm going to sew around the edges. Because we have these two pieces of paper glued together, I want to ensure they don't come apart in the future, so I'm going to sew all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and ink these. And let's go ahead and put a thumb notch right here in the middle. Okay, we're all inked up, so I'm going to go to the sewing machine and sew around this, and then we'll decorate these just a little bit. It's inked and sewn all the way around the edges. These look really cute. So now let's do a little bit of decorating. I'm not going to go overboard with this, but they need a little something. So I've got some scraps of music paper here. Let's see what we can come up with. Some book page. So I think I'm going to cut out a couple of these butterflies. These are from Artie Mae's. They were part of her freebie for July. God, how this is awful blank up here. I might put something here instead. So I like that. And I'm thinking this is just like maybe way too big for this. Let me see what else I can find to put here. All right, let's get some of this glued down. So guys, don't overthink this. That the whole point of this is something that's going to be quick and easy. It looks good. And it uses up some of these little tiny little pieces of scrap. Yeah, I think I'm going to add a little bit of bling to that. Because I just think it needs a little bit of sparkle. Isn't that cute? All right, let's move over here to this guy. And then we'll take this little bit of bling right here left over and put it on the butterfly's body. Okay, so all you need to do now, you can glue these down to a page in your journal. You can let it be a floating pocket and stick it somewhere. You can clip it to your page. You need to make some journal cards to put in here, or whatever you want to tuck in. But this is, like I said, it's a great way to use up some book page and some little scraps of paper and things you just have laying around. So that's it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed that. Found that helpful. I hope you will give it a try. And I will talk to you in the next video. And I hope you have a very blessed day. Bye.